Hey everybody, what is up? I'm Ian, or Milkman. You can call me Milkman, you can call me Ian. Just don't call me late. So I was wanting to do a stream of something, and I thought, what could I do? And been working with Exquisite for the last 20 years. I thought I would, their new album just dropped, and we've been doing chapters, and I've been making all this content for them. I thought I would go through all the music videos, lyric videos, kind of give you a behind the scenes perspective of what I was thinking while I created them. So then basically, I would kind of talk about them, each one. We'll watch one, we'll talk about it, watch another one. We'll go through the whole album, talk about it. Could be cool, could be fucking stupid as fuck. I don't know. Crack open a beer, hang out with me. Let's listen to some music, and we'll talk about it. We'll see how it goes. And maybe it's shit, maybe it's cool, maybe it's content, maybe it's not. But yeah, let's do that. So without further ado, we'll get this going and see how it goes. I think I had a little technical snafu, but I think we got it figured out now. So let's get it going.
Let me tell you how I know you. You may have heard this one before. Every step you take toward me is 2 steps further from the door. I've been known by many names. I am the loyal, I am treason. I am the sacred and profane.
It still sounds like shit. Why is it fucking echoing right now? What the fuck is going on that I'm hearing it doubled up?
I know the devil is up something. He's been working over.
Why does it sound fucking shit, man? This is not working. Everyone just bail. Everyone leave. When no one's here anyway. What the fuck? What is going on that I hear it multiple times? So it sounds fine in the recording. Why does it sound like such trash? Right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? That
I've been here since the beginning.
So the stream is going out doubled. And I'm getting it back. Because we're pulling YouTube, probably. And we shouldn't pull YouTube. We should pull... Fucking shit, I hate this shit.
You've been hanging with the madman. I see you lay your money down for a seat next to the pilot. Your feet will never touch the ground again. Soon it's your turn to take the wheel, 'cause no one ever rides nor me. Such a striking correlation between the madman, you and me.
You and me.
I know the devil is up something. He is dressed up to the nines.
Nice.
Wound up tight and ready to fight. Striking correlation between the madman, you and me.
You and me.
I know the devil is up something. He is dressed up to the nines.
Nine.
Wound up tight and ready to fight. Yeah.
All right, I think we did it. I think we figured it out. Yeah, I think we figured it out. Yeah.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus. God. Everything's gone to fucky. What's up, everybody? It's Ian, Milkman Pictures. I don't know how you know me. You might know me. You might not know me. I do all the video, photo content for the Exquisite Taste of Plain Water. And I wanted to put a video together. I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to do it, but I thought, the whole album's out now. You guys are hopefully all enjoying it. Different levels of enjoyment across the board. 3 chapters are out. The album is going to come out as a complete album at some point on vinyl. Should be a whole nother beast. The whole film as a complete beast will be out at some point. That's coming up in this new year. Happy New Year again, everybody. But I thought I would, I don't know, I thought perhaps maybe someone would find it interesting if I talked about each video. So there's all the songs, all the videos I made, lyric, music, videos, and instead of doing, I do kind of a breakdown. So we'll listen to one and I'll kind of talk about it and we'll just do it for everyone. I don't know, maybe I'll stop. I don't know if I'll stop songs in between, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. So we'll just listen to the first one. Hope you guys got a beverage in hand, and we'll just bullshit. We're doing it live right now, so you can't actually hang out with me, but most of you guys are going to be watching this in the aftermath of this recording. So anyway, let's get to it. Start off with the first track, Madman. Let's go.
Let me tell you how I know you. You may have heard this one before. And every step you take toward me He's 2 steps further from the door. I've been here since the beginning. I've been known by many names. I am the loyal, I am treason. I am the sacred and profane. I know the devil is up to something. He's been working overtime. Alive and well and doing fine. You've been hanging with the madman. I see you lay your money down for a seat next to the pilot. Your feet will never touch the ground again. Soon it's your turn to take the wheel, 'cause no one ever rides for free. Such striking correlation between the madman, you and me. I know the devil is up to something. He is dressed up to the nines, wound up tight and ready to fight. Yeah. I'm never all decisions. Sometimes I even help but choose. So many ways to be stupid. Between the madman, me and you. I know the devil is up to something. He's been working overtime. Alive and well and doing fine. Yeah.
All right. Shit, I got a lot to say about this one. This is we're gonna pause right here. Actually, if we keep playing it, some of you might not pick up on it. It's hard to see. You might be able to see it in this frame when it's darkened. So, Paul, lead singer, co-lead singer. I don't mean Jimmy's lead. I don't know. Anyway, Paul, he gave me a bunch of artwork. The kind of way back when we started this project a long time ago, so long ago, he gave me a bunch of artwork. The kind of he felt was a part of this piece. And so I scanned it, and then I created these like background like there's these background images of these characters. So like, I don't know if you can really tell here. There's some other areas you can maybe tell better, but the artwork is there kind of staring at you, looking at you. So the madman is like, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of creepy. The video as a whole ended up being really last minute. So, initially, obviously, this album was going to be released as a whole album, and I was getting the whole film together, and I had different videos more put together than other ones. And then I got a call from Paul saying that him and Jimmy kind of had decided that maybe it'd be better if we released this album in chapters. And like, did I have an opinion on which songs we should release first? And in my head, I was like, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? And then I sat down for a moment, kind of breathed a little bit, and said like, well, personally, I think we should release the album in chapters. The first 3 tracks, the next 3 tracks, and the last 4 tracks. That was kind of ultimately that was my idea. And I was like, I think that would be cool. Like, we just release it in chapters, chapter 1, 2, and 3. And Paul and Jimmy liked that idea. And I was like, oh, cool. But then looking at my shit is like, the first chapter was the least done chapter. I had done so much work on the other 2. Like, the rest of the album had so many finished videos. Chapter 1 was the least done. And I was like, oh, shit. Now I have to really fucking focus on this shit. I knew... this is just how the first chapter came together really well, but it was just like, holy shit, I really got to get this done. I knew what I wanted to do for the other 2 songs in the first chapter. But Madman was really the one I had so like going in, I knew what the other 2 songs were. They were kind of mostly complete. This one, I had no fucking clue. This was like, I think initially I had this idea where I was just going to do like fire and hell and damnation and that kind of stuff. And then like the images that I had from Paul of his drawings were going to play way more like devil. But the more I played around with that, and here's the other thing, like, this has to be done right away. So the initial idea that I had kind of laid out in the timeline was like, I don't feel it. I just don't get it. It doesn't work for me. It may be too aggressive and then not aggressive enough. I don't know. And then, I don't know. I was just like, I thought, maybe I need I'll just get some archive footage. So I went to library.org. They have a huge video library of just like video that you can use. You can get the copyright for it as long as you add it in. If you look at the credits, you'll see the proper crediting of the sources. Anyway, I thought it does feel like a train, like the devil. It is the devil, but not fiery hell. It's the devil, like manifest destiny, like taking over, like tricking you into selling out. Is kind of how I started to interpret it. So when I found that train footage, I was like, yeah, it's fast. It's fast like the song. It engages. It's more, it seems more edgy. It's not just like generic fire. And like, it just seemed more kind of, also it seemed kind of more like the West losing out to the East. Like Exquisite kind of seems like a, country, but kind of a Western, like band, outlaw, and the Outlaws kind of losing their way to the East. And that's kind of how I felt with all of that. And then, I found some other stuff, some other kind of like old, like dancing strippers and just
And then I just felt like slowly adding Paul's art, if you can see it, when you see it, kind of sneaking in there and showing its face. I just felt like, and then, you know, some of this other footage at the beginning and the end, it's literally just me at the coast taking some video, and then I just really fucked it up with some video, art, you know, some kind of color, and just kind of really, I don't know. I just felt like it all kind of came. It's funny how I felt like it all came together. And then the lyrics. Something else that we can kind of look at here too. All the band footage. So like this band footage right here I'm showing you right now, Paul singing, where it looks like he's singing this song. He is not singing this song at all. This is actually his take at Jackpot. It's him singing Seldom Seen, I believe. I'd have to go back. I'm pretty sure it's him singing Seldom Seen. But what I did was I sped it up to make it seem more like he's singing a fast song. So I sped it up, and then I cut him off. So it's actually a bit more of a centered shot. He's like more in full frame, but I feel like if I fed him off on the frame, like you would never know. You would never know he's not singing this song. Just the way it, you know, here I'll mute it, but like just looking at it, it's like he's singing something. It's off to the edge. It also added the rest of the footage that I pulled from library.org. Video archive was really grainy and fucked up, like this train shit. So like blowing up the singing and moving it over, it just fit the vibe. It just became the vibe. And then any footage you see of band members, like this of Jimmy, definitely not playing this song. Yeah, John not playing that song. Like no one's playing any of the people that are playing music in this, not from this song, definitely from a different take. So that's just me like trying to put them in a rhythm that makes it look like they're playing the song. And then, you know, just stylistic choices, font choice. I wanted to make sure we had a font that we could play throughout the album. So this font shows up quite a few times, but the color is cool. I think the color really fits against this. Then I added screen effects, you know, to make sure everything kind of melds together. So there's like kind of this worn film thing throughout. But yeah, that's this one, man. What a trip. What a trip. I really enjoy this one. Really turned out well, I think. Yeah, so let's move on to the next one. I don't know. I don't know if this is very interesting. Might not be very interesting. Maybe not very interesting. I fuck if I know, dude. You know what I mean? What is the next one after? This is this one. This one is this one. So I believe Brand New Heart's next. So let's get it.
Say goodbye and drive away. Put that lock back on your heart to keep it safe. We're so close now that you've exposed how to break it open carefully. Say goodbye, but lie awake. Hold your hand over your heart that wants to break. Well, I can't sleep now. Isn't it sweet how I still remember mean to be. Take that lock off of your heart and let it breathe. I don't know how, I've lost control now, so please just hold this carefully. It's gonna get away from us, I lose my way and probably fuck it up. I feel the caution but it's not enough. This heart is beating like it's new. We stumble blindly like it's just for fun. Our eyes wide open staring at the sun. You smile and say that it will be okay, but save your sorry for another day. I lose my way and probably fuck it up. I feel the caution but it's not enough. This heart is beating like it's new. We stumble blindly like it's just for fun. Our eyes wide open staring at the sun. You smile and say that it will be okay, but save your sorry for another day. It's gonna get away from us. It's gonna get away from
All right, that's Brand New Heart. What do I say about this one? I don't think I need to do too. I mean, I have a lot to say about this one actually. We'll put it right here, and we'll go back to this right here. So Brand New Heart is a rework of a song that they did for their EP, which is like prior to their last album. So like way back. It's an old song. And way back then, I was asked to do some lyric videos and stuff for that content, and I never made one for Brand New Heart. But at that point when they asked me to make those videos and I was listening to the song, I always had this envision in my head of this couple dancing under a streetlight at night, like dark, but then the streetlight illuminated them and they were dancing and everything, right? So that was kind of always this thing I had. And then I did approach a guy, this couple, to maybe do that. But it never really kind of worked. We never hooked up, and it just never worked. And maybe for the better. So I ultimately found this footage, this, what do you call it? Production footage or whatever. We'll get more into that in a second. But I came across this footage, this rights-free footage of this woman dancing, and this is before we decided to go to Chapter. So this was footage I had. And I had messed around with it with different video effects and kind of just like watching it, different like film effects, and like I would play it to the song. It's like, oh man, this is good. I think this is gonna get what I want. I think this is what I want. I think it's better not. Honestly, personally, I think it's better that there's not a couple dancing. I think it's better that she's dancing solo. Like the singer, Jimmy, singing, is the other dancer, and
there's something about that, in my opinion, that I think it makes it works better. Anyway, so I had kind of like laid it out, listening to it, I was like, oh, that's cool. And then when they decided to do the chapter thing, it's like, oh shit, I really gotta nail this video down. So this was always going to be a lyric video, and I had the lyrics. So if you look at it now, she's on the top of the lyrics. So I always was going to make this a down and dirty simple video, do the lyrics on the side, over the top, like. But as I watched it, it just looks so corny, like looks so fake and dumb and shitty, and it's like, ugh, I didn't like it. And so it's like, so I took the whole footage, I keyed it, and I put it on top of the lyrics. And once I did that, it's like, oh my God. Like, you can read the lyrics, say goodbye, and drive, you know what the lyrics are. Like, you can hear him say the lyrics, you kind of know what the lyrics are. So her on the top of the lyrics is just fucking sick. I think it's just one of those more kind of super cool, like, yeah, that makes more sense. You don't really need to know what the lyrics are. You can hear him singing them. He's really clear. Jimmy's really clear in what he's saying. So you don't really need to, but like watching her dance on top of them is very elegant. And then the different film effects I have here that kind of affect the lyrics, like the darkening and the, it's all very, I just felt like it all kind of came together. What else do I have to say about this? The font is very interesting. So this is a very funny thing. This font is I obviously have the right to use it. It's in a Windows package or whatever, but it's a ripoff. You're gonna get a kick out of this. This is like a ripoff of the Terminator 2 font. So it's actually from a very dark film. It's like dun 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 doo 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 doo. Yeah, it's like the Terminator 2 font. If you go back and watch Terminator 2, this font, but I feel like it's very elegant for this. It's funny how things work for things, right? The other thing I will say, I think this, because she's this attractive lady in a ballerina's, she's a ballerina in this outfit, but the way the light hits her, man, this is a very sexy video. And I feel like this is something that's missing from a lot of Exquisite. I think this is the sex appeal in this album. This, I feel like it does bring a level of sensuality to this band that isn't necessarily there, but it can be. And I feel like this, I think this really works really well. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. That being said, so when I found this archive free to use footage, it had the website and everything I could use to credit it. When I made the video, that page went away. So I'm pretty sure I have the right. I used whatever they had to give me to credit this. I just hope that someone in, wherever it's from doesn't come out and we did credit this. I just, at some, someday Exquisite might have to be like, hey, take this down. But until then, we're letting our flag fly, and I apologize, guys. I didn't mean that to happen. But, I mean, everything else has been credited. This is the only piece that I'm slightly concerned about. But I'm sure nothing will ever come of it. So, and if it does, we just take it down. Come on. As your counsel, I'll be just like, we'll take it. But I think it's pretty awesome. I think it turned out. I love how it works, and the light through the. It's so sensual and not slightly naughty. It's a very sexy, cool piece. I really liked how it turned out. I'm very happy for this one. This is my favorite. This is definitely my favorite off of Chapter 1. All right, let's get to the next track. Yeah, that would be White Knuckle.
Hold on, my dear. All on is clear. It's gonna be a white knuckle kind of year. Got no sense but a sense of direction. Good intentions and a pocket full of drugs. Sweating bullets to dropping dimes instead. We're all born with a bounty on our head. There ain't no answers in the books upon the shelf. No change in the wishing well. Hold on, my dear. Hold on, my dear. It's gonna get tougher still. Hold on, my dear. All on is clear. It's gonna be a white knuckle kind of year. Hold on, my dear. Hold on, my dear. It's gonna get tougher still. Hold on, my dear. All on is clear. It's gonna be a white knuckle kind of year. Kind of year.
Yeah. Oh, it's us. Oh, it's us. The only moment you would say that I'm part of the band. What do I have to say about that one? So this is pretty much framed as a this is like a nostalgia piece, you know. This is like, all the years, all of us together, the years, and we fighting.
In the film, the first chapter, it's framed as, for you who do or do not know, Eric had a lot of health issues with his kidneys and stuff. So in the first chapter, I kind of just, now looking back, I wish I hadn't gone so hard with the first chapter the way I did. I wish I would have played it out a bit more, but we pretty much go, Paul, like, hey, I want everyone to like this album, take a listen. There's a lot as my blood, sweat, and tears. And then also I played up the Eric is in the hospital kind of card. And you because of you played up with White Knuckle, because it's a White Knuckle kind of year. Eric had a White Knuckle kind of year, and that was kind of the whole kind of trajectory. So that's kind of why I played that up this way. In the film, ultimately, when I re-edit, hey guys, I'm going to re-edit the 3 chapters into a massive long film, and it's going to be way different. Side note. But yeah, I'm going to play it differently. There was a part of that just trying to kind of capitalize on your emotions a little bit, and I apologize, but that's what we do. But anyway, yeah, it's a lot of nostalgia, and then it's a lot of like playing on your heartstrings. White Knuckle kind of year. We've all had White Knuckle kind of years. Eric had a really White Knuckle kind of year. That's kind of what that whole encapsulates, and that's kind of how that first chapter wraps up. Other than that, no real, like, I asked the guys for photos. It's like, hey, what if we do like kind of a photo collage of everybody's life, and like, share what you want. You don't have to share everything, but just share kind of things you're willing to share, and we'll make it's like, and this is like the second most on YouTube. It's the second most popular video of theirs, because I think it's honest, and the song's awesome. It's great. And yeah, it wasn't anything. This wasn't very difficult. This is a pretty easy one. Easily could have been a lyric video, but I didn't want everything to be a lyric video. I could have put lyrics over this, but I don't know. We did the other 2 lyric videos. I wanted like 2 lyric videos and a music video per chapter, basically. So because this was just the way it was, it's like, this is just going to be the music video for this song, and I think it works really well. I like how it all came together. It worked really well. I like, yeah, nothing really crazy. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but super popular. As a super pop, here's something crazy about this song, White Knuckle, is that it was originally, it was an outtake of the first album, some people know this, but not everybody. And yeah, it's such a strong fucking song, and yet it didn't make that first album. It's kind of wild. The talent that these guys have. But yeah, that was definitely, like, I remember, like, this is such an old, it even goes beyond that. It was even before they started recording that first album. It's a song that we did for NPR's Tiny Desk. There was a Tiny Desk contest for like coming up artists, and that's the song we submitted to that contest. We didn't get chosen. Fucking idiots. I don't, fuck those guys, But anyway. What are the next songs? So if those are next, so then it's definitely yes. This one. Whoa. Mute that shit. And then this one we need to also pick. Because, I'm DJing some shit here. All right, on to the next song, which is Buried Chest. You guys all know what this song is, but a classic. It's funny, it's like new, but it's like a classic, because we've been playing it for so fucking long, right? I say we, but yeah.
Mama, she kept all the bones buried deep in the chest. She gathered them up one by one through the settling dust. Each one reminds her of times left behind her in pain. Death is the story she carried away. She met a man with a plan that she pretended to love. Soulmates they weren't, he was kind and that seemed good enough. The chest that she kept soon outgrew every room in the house. So without thinking twice, she left without making a sound. And she would quit walking alone if she could find some place to go. Now it's all good and it's well understood. She keeps shooting herself in the foot. Dad was a soldier, much older from things seen in war. He wandered from barroom to barroom, just searching for her. Everything changed on the day he sweet talked her to stop. Soon I was made in the back of his old beat up truck. And he would quit walking alone if he could convince her to go. Now it's all good and it's well understood. He keeps shooting himself in the foot. Swore to myself that I'd never be left gathering bones. Now that she's gone, I go on with a chest of my own. And I would quit walking alone if I could find some place to go. Now it's all good and it's well understood. I keep shooting myself in the foot. Now it's all good and it's well understood. We keep shooting ourselves
You want to see that again? Yeah. JCV, baby. Anyway, I apologize for that fucking interlude there of JCV. Anyway, what do I even say about this video? Right here. We'll cut this and we'll go back over here. So, I always knew this was going to be a lyric video. Because I had a clear plan for what the music. So, chapter 2. 2 of the songs are going to be lyric videos, and one of the songs is going to be a music video. I already knew the Buried Chest and what is the other song? Space Between the Curves. I knew those 2 songs were going to be lyric videos. I knew what I wanted to do for Space. Buried Chest, wow. I was like, what am I doing for this video? Like, I knew it was going to be a lyric video, but I was just like, what is going to be the setting? And I had all these crazy ideas, but I just, like, none of them felt like they worked. They were all just like, ugh. Anyway, Buried Chest is it's funny. A lot of these songs are really fucking old. So, Buried Chest was a song we were working on pre-COVID, so, like, 2019. So I have all this footage of this song, Buried Chest. And then COVID hits. I cut the footage together to the song. And then I remember doing a live stream one night with everybody. And I shared this music video of the guys singing the new song, Buried Chest. So it was like 2019, 2020. So they sing this song. And I feel like there was quite a few people there like, oh, it's awesome, it's so cool, Buried Chest, blah, blah, blah. And then Buried Chest became this thing. But, like, that's way back then. This is 2024. 2025 is like... Anyway. So, basically what I did was I took that whole music video and I affected it. So, with this contrasty black and white drawn look, I made that whole video look like that. And then I started peeling it apart, like the parts I needed, and put other parts in. And then I liked the red lettering. So this is not the final version I shared. The final version I shared was more aggressive with the lettering. Because I didn't really care. Like, I had already used this video before, technically. I, like, covered it with... So, like, how you can see Paul right now, I had the lettering over it. You know, because, if you are a fan, you've seen this video before. It just looks different, and then it's just covered with red. But Eric, the drummer, he was like, I just want to see what's going on. It's like, you really need to see what's going on? There's a whole other actual video of what's going on. But it's like, all right. I'll make it less aggressive. I'll make the lettering smaller slightly. So then I really kind of made the lettering the words kind of fit in an area. But, like, really, you can go to the Exquisite YouTube page and you can see the actual video with no effect. Like, you can see the original Buried Chest music video that I shared back in 2019. It's that video. It's this video. I wanted to kind of create the backdrop. I love the look. I love how the black and white and the red pops off the black and white. I think this is an aggressive, cool, stylistic choice. I really like the way this video looks. I love how the song sounds too, but I really like, there's certain points where he's singing something and the words pop up. It's like, that's such a cool looking, like, I guess, meme nowadays. Whatever, you could pull it and just, like, meme it or something, but I think it looks so sick. I don't know. I really like how it turned out. There's a lot of great, you know what? I've done so many lyric videos now. Like, Madman's a great lyric video. I don't think I've made a shitty lyric video. I don't know. I think this one looks really cool. I like the black and white and red is cool. Anyway, So that's kind of, there's not really anything else to say about this. It's just, Buried Chest is what it was. And I try to elevate it. I mean, these are such old songs at this point, it's kind of wild. So I guess we have no spaces next. But yeah, so I guess we're doing space. Space between the curves. So the space between the curves is also, I have a lot to say about this one. But this is a reworking of a song from their original EP way back in the day that they decided to rework and make a new song. And yeah, I have a lot to say about this, but we'll just we'll get it going. All right. So, where do we even start with this? So this is a rework of a song from their original first EP, which I did do a lyric video for. A very cool, effective lyric video. Very awesome. And I didn't want to replay what I did with that one again. I could have like just easily kind of reworked it and just kind of done that again. I did not want to do that. Of all the videos I've done for the guys in these videos, this video is probably the one I put the most time and work into. Even though I shot none of it. I had to find. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. Maybe you have not ever seen a film called Koyaanisqatsi. Koyaanisqatsi. It's a late 70s, early 80s kind of music film art piece. The music's by Philip Glass, and I forget the director right now, but Koyaanisqatsi, it's a film about basically life out of balance, or life needed to find a new way. And I thought, what a cool song, this song, The Space Between the Curves. This is a lot of me. This is a lot of me as a filmmaker, kind of putting my own shit into a thing. Anyway, so I thought I would make my kind of own homage to Koyaanisqatsi. So it's basically us. Obviously he's singing about a relationship in the kind of he and her kind of like thing. I took it and I'm thinking like the relationship between us and the planet. So it's a little more heavy, I'm getting a little more heavy with that shit. So as you watch it, it's a lot of us fucking over the planet. And, obviously he fucked over her and that's the song, but we fucked over the planet, and that's kind of where this kind of is. And I feel like it's a really great representation, because as you watch the video, you listen to the song, you look at the lyrics, the fault lines from the fights, like the planet has fault lines, but there's also fights going on. But it's like, I don't know. It's like, this is some stupid shit. Like, it's some super easy shit to like kind of, I just feel like it stars from satellites. I don't know. I think it all really works well for this. I think it's a really, because my first video I did for them, the like video, was a car just racing home, and it also fit really well. But I didn't want to just like fall back into that. So this video literally took me the most time. It took so much time, and we had to get this chapter out. I forget how quickly, but this is the one, like, yeah, it took me a lot. Like, Buried Chest was pretty easy, and the next video in the chapter was pretty easy. This is the one that was like the pressure video. I didn't know what to do. Well, I didn't know what to do initially, but I knew what to do when I came up with it. And then I was like, oh, fuck, that's going to be a lot of work. So, like, sourcing all these fucking video clips. And I also like the dichotomy of, like, splitting the screen up and having, like, cool land and then just awful... Like, you look at it, it's like, oh, awful human pollution and then cool property. But if you look at the cool, like, when you watch this video here, like, the clouds are going, but are they clouds down here?
Is it just pollution? You know, I don't know. Like, that's shit that runs through my mind. I don't honestly think this is probably the least watched video in the whole album. And I feel that's shitty because I feel like this is the one that has the most to say. And I feel like even the band, I feel like the band dismissed this one pretty greatly. Maybe partially because it's not a new song. I get that. It's an older song. So I feel that. But I feel like this lyric video, out of all the lyric videos, this lyric video has the most to fucking say. And I think it encapsulates what the band is. Edgy, wild, trying to punk the system, fuck them. We are, you know, I think, yeah, I'm talking this one up way too much, but I think this is, I mean, I love this one a lot. I really enjoy the work I put into this one. I like how it really turned out. I love how it mirrors the lyrics, but also mirrors a sensibility to what's going on in the world. So I also like that it's SD, so it's all standard definition footage that we've kind of kind of try to create an image, and like it's all, you know, I don't know. There's this kind of, anyway, I've already said that a million times. Anyway, Space Between the Curves, great song. Oh, I should say this. I wasn't super hot that they were going to change I like the original song quite a bit, the original version quite a bit, and I was never really hot on the new version. And then eventually I came around to it, and then when I clicked with the video idea, what I wanted to do with it, it really clicked, and so it became like this thing I didn't really like. And it became this thing I really fucking love. You know, like, you know, it's like in that movie where like there's like that kid you hate, and then you come around, it's like, oh, he's good, and it's like, oh, it's like that kind of beast. Like, I was not happy initially with, why are we doing this again? Why are we even bothering? I already made a cool video. It's fine. Like, why do we have to do this over again? And they did it, and then I had to come to terms with that. But then I had to come to terms with like finding a new way to like reinterpret it. And then once I mean, I don't know. I think this is, I don't think anyone really respects it. No one does. But I think this is the most artful piece in the entire, like, everything's cool, everything's awesome, everything turns out. I think this is saying the most. Like, I feel like the band, this is a tough subject. I wish the band did more shit like this, more riot fucking messaging bullshit. And like, maybe this song has nothing to do with that, but this video has everything to do with the fact of like, hey, the world's dying, fix us, you know? I wish there was more of that. I could so get behind being behind that more. I wish. Everyone says you shouldn't be political, but I feel like you should fucking be political. Anyway, suck it if you're against my opinion. Get fucked. All right. What are we doing next? We have more. We have the next videos. Is what we have next. Can I pull up the next video really quickly, guys? Jesus. So that one's next, and then what is the? Oh, this one. All right. Oh, it just starts here?
sand in the clouds, 'cause I'm feeling down and out. The gloves are all off and now there's no one around but me, and I begin to take it right on the chin, and I do it to myself again and again, 'cause I never know which way to go. Put my faith in you, but I seldom do. As fast as I can, I speed across the county line to put off the fight, or at least to prolong the night. Moonlight, it comes and it finds me with no one, and it finds me with no love, and it finds me a fool, 'cause I never know which way to go. Could put my faith in you, but I seldom do. And you'll never know where this could go. Could look around for me, but I'm seldom seen. Cause I never know which way to go. To put my faith in you, but I seldom do. You'll never know where this could go. Could look around for me, but I'm seldom seen, baby. Where this could go. Where this could go. I'm seldom seen.
All right, that one is fucking seldom seen, and honestly, probably the first actual music video we do for this album. Like, yeah, we did a bunch of lyric videos. We did the white knuckle photo, but like we haven't done an actual music video, and I feel like we save it for the last song on chapter 2. And looking back, maybe we should have done a more kind of punctuated music video in the first chapter, a little more aggressive kind of thing. But if you know these guys, they don't really like to do jack shit music-wise. Like, not music-wise, video-wise. They're very kind of... It's very difficult. Like, unless it's simple, it's very difficult to get them all together. So, this one, I was like, hey, guys, I have this awesome idea for music. Like, I literally... Like, this one was like, hey, guys, I got this thing. We'll do it for... Yeah, it'll be super simple. And it was super simple. This take we're watching of Paul singing this song in this video, it's the second take. He did 2 takes, second take. The guys in the background, it was just they were just all rehearsing for like an hour. So I just recorded them for an hour and then sped it up. The whole concept, if you guys can't fucking figure it out because you're so fucking dullards, is the idea that Paul is a part of this band, but he's seldom seen. So they play without him, basically. Like he's not there. That's the whole concept. It's a simple concept. It's like, hey, I'm this guy, but he's seldom seen. Like they don't... So they're all playing, and he's just kind of like singing. I thought it was a cool concept. Everyone else thought it was a cool concept. We shot it. Turned out super cool. It looks fucking cool. Guys, it's not that hard. It's a simple green screen shot. I mean, super simple to do. Figure it out. But I think I really liked how it turned out. I thought it turned out super sick. It's... Unfortunately, I underestimated people's interest in this song. I don't know if people really care. You know, I like this song, but other songs people like more. I guess. I thought this was cool. I thought this video was super cool. I thought this was going to play way harder than it did. It didn't really turn out that way. Man, I have a lot of, you know, when I think about all my favorite stuff in this video or in this whole like journey, like this is clearly, I love this video. Also, what's kind of crazy is we sang this to the original track that they submitted to the producer, Jeff, and then ultimately Jeff decided to shorten it. So then I had to find a way to creatively, because we had already shot the video. So they had the song was done. We did the song, we did the lip syncing in the track to the song, and then Jeff took it, and then Jeff decided like he wanted to shorten it a bit. Or extend it a bit. And I was just like, we already shot the video. So I had to come up with a way to creatively fix the video. And if you guys in the comments can tell me at what point I fix it, because it looks pretty fucking seamless at this point. I think I did a pretty good job. No AI, just classic video production skills. I fixed it. I extended it in a way that not made it look like a jump fucking cut. So if you guys, when you're watching it, if you can find where I did that, let me know and you'll get a no prize. But yeah, I had to fix the song around, so there was a extending of the moment, and so that. But really, this is a really fucking easy. Like we shot this in a day. That same day I took it home, did all the work on it, sent it out, and it was done. Until I had to like fucking fix it because the song got extended. But yeah, no, this was super easy. I really have a fond memory of this one as being like a piece that like I fucking just destroyed. I feel like I destroyed this one. I feel like this is a piece that like I was telling them that this is how it's going to be, this is how it is. I was like, okay. And they were like, okay, what? Okay, sure, whatever. And it's like, here, this is how it is. And I fucking... But then just no one gave a shit about it. No one cared, I feel like. And I'm not trying to be on you guys for being not giving a shit, but I just feel like this is one that, like, it doesn't get as much love, and yet it's a great fucking track. It's a great fucking video, but it's also a great fucking song. It's like one of the greatest fucking songs. So of theirs, and I just there's a chapter 2 gets a dirty fucking, like, no one cares about it, and it has Buried Chest, Space Between the Curves, and Seldom Seen. Like, 3 of the greatest songs ever written, and yet no one gives a shit about it. I guess I didn't do my job well enough. Anyway, I don't think I have anything else. Oh, well, there is another thing. You don't see it in this video because I cut it off. In the chapter you see it, but in this, so as Eric leaves, as John comes around here, and it cuts right there. In the documentary, it keeps going, and John humps. He, like, rubs his cock against Jeremy's keyboard. It's just so uncalled for. It's just such a fucking bassist. Such a fucking bassist thing to do, dude. Like, it's just, like, uncalled for, and just, yeah. That's why a bass player is a bass player. Anyway, it's not in this. I cut it out, but in the full film, you see it, because I can't cut it out. Anyway, all right. We are moving on to the next. So this is the end of chapter 2. We have to, what is chapter 3 at this point? You know, what is chapter 3? Chapter 3 was kind of, chapter 3 was interesting because I had all the videos pretty much done, but I had really no concept of what the content was between them. And so and I knew it was going to come out. I don't know. I was just like, but I'm also kind of done, you know. No, you know how you're kind of just like, oh my god, I'm done. How much more of this do I have to do, you know? Anyway, so this is Sailor Songs or Battle Hymns. We actually did a teaser on Veterans Day, my idea. I told Paul, it's like, hey, you know, I know this song is not done yet. It's pretty much done. We don't have the master. But I think it would behoove us to behoove? We should drop this fucker on Veterans Day because I think it's going to get a lot of play. And it did. This was arguably our most popular song in a day by far. So, Sailor Songs, Battle Hymns. Let's go.
I'm a little too late to die young, and a little too young to feel is old. Well, I'm so goddamn tired of living alone, but I'm giving these ghosts eviction notes. Said it won't be long till I find my way back home. But then I gave it all away It's sailor songs or battle hymns for me. It's sailor songs or battle hymns for me. It's sailor songs or battle hymns for me. It's sailor songs or battle hymns for me.
All right, Sailor Songs are Battle Hymns, the title track of the album. I don't know if I really have much to say about this one. I mean, let's see. We always knew what it was going to be. Paul was like, hey, I'd really like to do this kind of video. I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. We'll do it. Lyric video, sure. Well, it didn't have to be. I mean, White Knuckle was not a lyric video, it was photos. And so I could have made this, but I decided to, obviously, I don't really feel like the only real challenge with this video is that Paul constantly had new photos for me. Like, gave me all the photos, make the video, and I was like, oh, I got more. Oh, I got more. Oh, I got more. Or, this video at the very last minute still had new photos coming in to get people in. So that was like the only real challenge to make his group, his buddies, all a part of it. And I have nothing against that. It's super easy to like change a photo, but like there was never really. Yeah, this was always going to be kind of a war themed video, and I just kind of made it, and then he just kind of kept sending me photos basically until we were done. Which was like pretty much just before we launched it. I mean, the veteran version that dropped on Veterans Day, different than the version that we ultimately dropped because we added photos, so, which is fine. There's nothing, whatever. But that didn't change. Yeah, this was never anything different than that. This was never going to be, I never had a different vision. This was always just kind of this, and I think mostly because of Paul. Paul's like, I really would like to do a photo video, with like all my, and what was more surprising is just looking at some of these photos that I cannot put on this, There's some, some of it's just silly, stupid shit, but there's some other stuff on there. It's just like, nope, that's not gonna obviously go out to the public. And if you're lucky enough to know Paul and you're a friend of his, you've either seen it or he'll show it to you. But no, super cool. This was super easy. Not a lot to say about this one. There's not a lot to say about this one. Honestly, it's pretty simple. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. Well, I have to prep for this one. This one, I guess.
Yeah, so we're ready for that one, and then we're ready for this one. All right, this is going to be a story. We'll play this one, and then we'll get to it, right?
Maybe we should go on back to dancing. Never was too good at dancing. You always left me waiting in the wings to see what your dancing shoes might bring. With the music all around, we will be nowhere to be found. Isn't that the way it's supposed to be with you and me?
Maybe we should go on back to driving, counting all the headlights on the highway. I'll be sinking in the passenger seat, you'll be smiling wide behind the wheel.
A million highways left to run, but we only need just one. Isn't that the way it's supposed to be with you and me? Spend our time daydreaming all night long, and our days chasing around the sun. Remember when we used to sit up on that lakeside hill with all the time to kill, and our blanket is the western sky.
The stars above don't ever lie.
And that's the way it'll always be with you and me. And that's the way it'll always be with you and me.
Probably the most music video of the entire group. I mean, you and me and Tommy Lee. So there's a lot to, I mean, man, there's a lot to unpack with this one. You and Me is a song. Yes. At this point, Paul has just found out about Steven Wilson Jr., the kind of alternative country guru. If you haven't found out about Steven Wilson Jr., go check him out. He's fucking awesome. He has turned me on at this point into Steven Wilson Jr. And I'm watching Steven Wilson Jr.'s on YouTube, all his videos. And there's one video where he sings with this woman, and they're in like this like living room, and they're just singing together intimately, you know. And it just spawns this idea in my head for this song, because I don't, man, you know, here's what's crazy. So we had just released Chapter 2. We have no fucking idea when Chapter 3 comes out, man. Like, it's like when did we release Chapter 2? Like, in the summer of June or some shit? Like, we have no... Anyway. So, this has to be before we release Chapter 2. I have no idea. I have no fucking clue. Because we shoot this during Christmas of last year. So when did we release Chapter? So we must have released it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so I'm watching Steven Wilson Jr. I see this video of him singing this duet with this woman in this like living room situation. And then I just like, ba-ding, have this idea. Hey, Paul, we should do this simple... He's like, you want to do this? You want to do that? No. Just simple, super simple. We'll just keep it super simple. We'll just like around a table. We'll have her over. Can you invite her over? Yeah. Do you want candles? Yeah, sure. Candles are cool on the yeah. That's awesome. And so Christmas. Yeah, Christmas time. This is a Christmas tree. This is Christmas lights. This is a year ago. I come over. And they're both there. We shoot this video of them singing this song in like maybe hour and a half, 2 hours. Like super fucking fast, dude. So fast. Because I'm efficient. I'm a professional. I get it done. You know, it's just like boom, boom, boom. It's not a very difficult video. Boom, boom, boom. Cut it together. We share it to nobody. I just share it to Paul. He's like, Paul's kind of like, I remember Paul being like, don't you think we should have some piano or something? It's like, no. I don't want to add bullshit to it, and B, I think it's just kind of intimate the way it is. You know, I think it works perfectly. To this, anyway, and then yeah, no one's seen it, and then a year later, we released the video and just like, it's pretty popular. It's the most played single video on the YouTube page, meaning that people actually go out of their way to play it. Unlike Facebook where it just plays, like, this is like, people go here, they've played it. It's the most, of all the single videos on the whole album, this video has been played the most. It's almost played more than Chapter 2. Yeah, it's kind of wild. Anyway, I'm very proud of this video. It's a very intimate video. It's very simple. I think it looks fucking awesome, but there's not a lot to it. It's very simple. It's turned out really well in my opinion. Yeah, I don't really have anything to add. Great video. Mandy Cody is the duet. She's a great singer. She has her own career. You can probably find her. I don't know what her socials are, but a very talented lady, woman, person, individual. Anyway, yeah. Okay. Next. Oh, I will say this. I went outside to get that
the outside footage. I stepped in poop, and it sucked. Dog poop sucks when you step in it. Why do I don't know why I needed to add that. I just felt like I needed to add it. Shut up. Don't. Hey, producer, shut up. Okay. Oh, man. We're last two videos. We're coming up on them. All right, this one has a lot to unpack, but this is a great video, so let's go. No. We missed all of that. Why? Okay, we'll slightly start it over again. Isn't this a great image? That's a great image. I love that image, dude. We're going to start over again. We're going to look at that image because that image is super cool. And I'm going to unmute the YouTube so you can hear it this time.
Tripping on a Friday night, parking lot getting high. Just another story to tell, just some more shit to sell. These hits aren't in the buying mood, these hits are really me and you. Underneath this full moon, things are often misunderstood. Need to go while the getting is good. We're off to Paranoia Park. Took our money, left us in the dark. Nothing's gonna stop us now. We'll never turn this car around. The rooftop of the second floor, a skateboard and a bloody nose. I never felt so alive. A friend like you is hard to find. Times like this don't ever die. Off of exit 21.
That's Exit 21, baby. Yeah, this was a video. This was a video. So going in, I shot a lot of coverage of Eric, the drummer. Here, right here. You see him right here. Because it's probably the most difficult song for him as a drummer in the album. There's a lot of shit going on, a lot of stuff going on. And then I thought I shot enough coverage of everyone else to kind of make a live performance video. And my whole thing with the whole film was that we had all these other different types of videos, and then Exit 21 would be this live recording video of like people recording, like, you know, everyone doing recording stuff. But it would be this live kind of like, you know, like you just saw, like the video you just saw. For some reason, at a certain point, I felt uncomfortable thinking that I had that enough of that stuff, and I came up with other ideas, thinking that I couldn't do it, and so I started to make up other excuses and other things. But when I really sat down and just edited it. No, I found out that, but there were some other concepts going on that I thought I threw out, like, hey, Paul should run around fucking Woodland with an acoustic guitar and all this stuff. It's like, well, that sounds cool, but as a fucking 50-some plus year old dude, it's like, that seems so stupid. Like, there's a lot of stuff you gotta, like, it's dependent on the band. If like it was if this song was like a 20-year-old, like some young dude, like, yeah, of course we want to run around the streets. There's a lot of things you have to run through in your head. It's like, is this, you know, does this make sense for this band? Is this representative of this band? And B is like, that wasn't my original intention. So maybe the trilogy doesn't, the 3 chapters doesn't do a great kind of encapsulation of what the story is. And the final film will do a way better job. But basically, there's a trajectory of where the band's going. And then there's a subplot with Eric and his health. And there's like, so like the band coming together at the end, recording this Exit 21 is like this monumental task. It's also Eric's most difficult song. It's also, you know, and it's the first time you see the band playing really together. And it's kind of the triumphant piece of the album, really, right? And so if you haven't really tracked the chapters to that and following, so I think the film will be a tighter kind of narrative towards that thing that I've been trying to work with. But it all works. It just doesn't, you know, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. It's like, what are these things? Why do I have to pay attention? Well, that's why you have to pay attention, because they're forming a narrative to this ultimate moment of the cohesive of the band being the Avengers, being the supergroup, taking down fucking, you know, whatever. But I'm happy that I had a fear that I didn't have enough to make Exit 21, and then I did. When I I started putting out all these feels, like, oh, I don't know if I have it. And then when I finally worked on it, I was like, oh, I got it. We're good, you know. So I felt kind of bad because I started like throwing out some kind of like, but ultimately it's like, I'm glad this is what it is, because like it shows everyone at their, like, especially Eric. Eric is destroying it on the drums, and it's really a showcase for Eric, just like fucking,
everyone else is there, but Eric is destroying it on the drums. And I'm super proud that I have that to capture for a lifetime, that he's just destroying it. And it's super cool. What else do I have about Exit 21? I fucking think, like, that first image where it says Exit 21 and they're all in the room, I think that's one of the sickest shots. That's a great poster. I think that should be a poster. I should probably get it printed as a poster and just gift it to everybody, but it's a fucking sick shot. But I don't really have any other... No, man. As like in Mad Men at the very beginning, where all that footage was like not from that song, that's different from this. All the footage from this is literally like everyone is playing this song. Like all the footage that I've taken, it's like I had shot a lot that, like, I mean, not enough. I shot a lot of Eric. That for some reason I was just like focused on Eric for this, but a lot of this is just so I was able to sing. Like, it's all the guys playing this song. So like maybe it's slightly off in a scene or two, but they're all playing this song. So super cool. All right, let's get to the last one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's wrap it up. One more. This is also a song that I had. The music changed lengths quite a bit, but the artwork I had way early on. So this is a video, and this is a lyric video, and a video that I had done and was completed along like 2 years ago. You guys joke about like how long we've been working on this album for so long, but I've had shit done for so long. So, and then shit kept changing. Hey guys, shit just keep changing. No, but stuff kept changing, and and then it changed again. So I was like, I didn't fuck with it until I got the final master. So then weeks before we're about to release, it's like, oh, I gotta change it now. I gotta finally finalize it. But like, yeah, there were things that were like, oh yeah, change. You gotta change this. It's like, no, I'm not gonna change this because it's gonna change. The song is gonna change again. Like the length is gonna change or whatever. And this song went, though not really different, its length changed quite a bit. So anyway, let's get out of here with part of the deal.
Through it all, I'd say that I'm a lucky man. Sometimes it's hard to understand. Perspectives change with every step up this hill. With every step down, sure as hell. Sleight of hand, grain of sand. Where are you? Where'd you go? Did I leave you in Spain or Mexico? I don't blame you. with a touch of gray. It's hard to say. Where are you? Where you been? Did I lose you in New York or Amsterdam? I don't blame you. I know you had to leave. It's all part of the deal. Where are you? Where'd you go? Did I leave you in Spain or Mexico? I don't blame you. I know you had to leave. I know it's all part of the deal. Where are you? Where you been? Did I lose you in New York or Amsterdam? I don't blame you. You're always leaving town and you're leaving me now. You're leaving me now.
I don't. How do I even get into this? Yeah. So, first of all, shout out to Rob Renner. Hey, Rob. Hey, Rob, you watching, Rob? Rob. He's gonna hate that. Or he might love it. I don't know. I don't know what kind of person he is. So I remember talking to Paul, being like, we could do all kinds of things. We could do this. We could do that. Maybe we could have a friend of yours do some art for a project. Like, yeah, like, oh man, that may be cool. Like, yeah, hey, let me know. Is someone? I didn't know that Rob did art, and then Paul asked him, and so it's like a certain. What's crazy about this is like. This is like the last song that came to the album, but it's also like 20 years ago. No, not 20. It's like 2 years. It's like so long ago. It's like, oh yeah, we got to do this, but it's also not this. It's like a long time ago. Anyway, so it's like I had all these concepts. Like, yeah, it'd be cool if like your friend or someone, you or somebody could like create some art for us, and we could use it. It's like, oh yeah, I'll look into it, and then. Rob, his friend Rob had a piece of art, and then Rob like hooked me up with some art, and then this art you're looking at right now, and actually there's 3 pieces. There's actually 3 pieces, and I created them. I took them and then I made them one piece. I have a really cool image where like the 3 pieces. Over 30 seconds meld from one into the next. It's super sick. It's super cool. You guys are never going to get that piece of art from me. And Rob doesn't have it. But I created this thing, It's like, oh, it's weird to take So those 3 pieces that I'm talking about, it's weird to take 3 pieces of art and then create a whole video around them. Like, so you look at this video that we played earlier, and like I zoomed in, I zoom out, I do a lot of things with it. I create another level of art around the art, and it was super awesome. And then I did everything for it, and then you sit on it for like a year. Like Rob saw it. Like, when was that concert? When the guys played in your backyard? I don't know. That was like a year and a half ago. That was like forever ago, dude. Like, and that video had been done at that point. Like, that's how long this album has taken. Like, certain parts of it have been done forever, and my parts have been done forever. And it's just like, are we got the master? We're done? Okay, sure. But it's like I did a piece of art, Rob did a piece of art, and then I took his art and made a piece of art, and then we had to sit on it to wait for the other piece of art to be finished, you know? It's just like, it's wild how long it takes. It's just how long it takes. But I'm super happy with this one. This one feels like this also feels, it's a lyric video, but it feels like a complete piece, and I love how it feels. I love the depth and weight of it. The song really adds to it. I almost feel shitty. I love Eric and everyone else in the band, but I prefer this version than when they play it with the full drum kit. I like the kind of more weighted, like, synthy. Like, I wish that was the version they somehow could find a way to play. Come on, Eric, get some timpanis. Get some of those timpani drums out there and just like bring. Anyway, I just like the weight and the lack of drums in it versus how they usually play it. No, but it's man, what a video. What a great way to end the album. Just yeah, that's kind of all I have, I think. We did it. We listened to all the songs. That's I'm not commenting on the the content in the film. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a film commentary in the future. But the film isn't finished. We did a trilogy of chapters, but I'm going to edit that. Hey guys, I don't know if you know this, but there's a vinyl release of the album coming out, and it kind of reworks. We're kind of shifting order of the songs. And so that order of the songs is how the order of the songs in the documentary is going to change. So there's a lot of shit that's going to change. I don't want to spoil it for you totally. But when that vinyl drops, that's when the new final film is going to drop. And the film is going to be completely different than the chapters. So the chapters are one thing, and then the film is going to be a different beast. And... so maybe at some point, it would be fun if I can get Paul or Jimmy to hang out with me and talk about how they hated, making the album. No, just kidding. But, yeah, that's kind of how it is. Really, really proud. I mean, you guys have no idea it's to make, 11 songs? It's a lot of work. I mean, obviously, with a band who gets to work, and then me, and it's a lot. It's a lot of shit, dude. It's a lot of shit. And I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud that I came out. I have always had this kind of, I would like to take it further, but I'm really proud that we took it here. And I would like to take it further. I would like to go another level. I just don't know what that entails, or if the other guys are up for it. But I know this band is still here, still going to keep making music.
And hey, guys, I appreciate you guys listening, checking it out. And if you have any questions, hit me up. I'm Milkman Pictures. I got a YouTube page. I got a Facebook. I got all the shit. You can find me, Milkman Pictures, on pretty much anything. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Milkman Pictures. One word, just fucking... Anyway, I love you all. It's been a lot of fun. This was cool to go through all those videos. And maybe you can be a part of it. I don't know. All right. Take it easy. Love you. Good night. Late. Bye. What? I don't, what? Oh,